right. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Morning Volatility Report. As I am Giovinazzi, Chief Operating Officer of OptionPit.com. Welcoming you to, well, first our event on the 27th, Saturday after this one. We did have a weekly class last night, which I will be posting to our website today on weekly trading. All right. This one, though, for 147, it'll be about 3 hours. It'll basically hit ideas of adjusting, putting trades on, looking for types of diagonals, types of calendars that look good, looking at volatility, how volatility affects the positions, entering, exiting, and just general pricing around short-term options. Okay, also managing the positions. So Mark and I will be doing that course next Saturday. Also, if you can, check out our blog, which usually has a good idea. I still like this idea. Basically, looking at VIX. So this is what we have. Okay. Market not really going anywhere. The Q's not going anywhere. We didn't get great earnings out of Cisco, although I still like Cisco as a dividend paying hold. It's still not a very expensive stock. But VIX is sitting here at 12.19, and we are seeing a little bit of bid in all of the futures. So the thing you have to remember now is most of the vol products, UVXY and VXX, are all September futures. And we've got just a little bit of a bid for them. All of the short-term futures, though, are starting now to creep into, the reality is VIX is 12.18. I don't know what's going on. We could have some movement. But as of right now, nothing's really happening. Okay? So the 12 handle or possibly the 11 handle for settlement still looks very real. If anything, all the Fed did yesterday was kind of say more of the same. More of the same generally means less volatility. Okay? And I think that's what we're seeing. The only real strength that anywhere that looks like is in oil and oil-related stocks, partially maybe from the dollar. Something we'll try to find today is like an XOP, where, again, you're looking for some things that are, you're looking for names that can actually maybe start to reignite at some point. Mostly the oil and gas explorers have been just sort of hanging around for the last 4 or 5 months. But 2 years of reduced production here could see we start to see a little bit of action again. But other than that, I'm not expecting very much. This is the first half hour of the day. Market's a little south. Cisco news wasn't great. They took it down a little bit, but the Walmart news was. So as far as headline earnings, I'd say that's kind of a wash. And, we are here we're just in a kind of a strange place where there's not a lot happening, although remember the end of August last year. And while there could be some action, there isn't any right now. VRX we can take a look at. It's had a couple of upgrades and bounces, but it looks like a stock that has a chance to come back. But again, it's still a story. So you can check out our blog on that from last week. Other than that, I just don't see a ton. But we will process that in our chat. Now, Twitter's fallen off. Analysts don't like it. I think it was just trading 21 on the Apple TV news. I guess it's buy the rumor, sell the news. And it's sitting down here. There could be, again, volatility's back into the 40s, which to me in Twitter is not a bad place to own it. So we'll look at a couple of plays today in both of those stocks in our chat room. And with that, I wish I had more to report. But ultimately, The wind has been at the market's back. The Fed really did nothing to change that. And even as you look across the term structure and SPY, I know we're at all-time high. We kept having those little dips down to 1800, but we had 4 last year. But just keep an eye, right? Keep an eye on the term structure. VIX is around September. And if there's no bid for this vol, okay, no bid for the vol is no bid for the vol. Generally, that has been, at least for the last, since Brexit, has been pretty bullish. And right now, there's not a lot of bid for it. This market vol is slowly coming out of it. All right. And with that, I will see you guys all in the chat in about 15 minutes. Bye-bye.